Hi and welcome to the 20th episode of CS Student Questions. It's amazing that we made it to 20 episodes where 20 different students of Company Secretary course are asking different questions. We have planned this for many more episodes, but again in today's episode we have CS Foundation topic where Ramcharan sir will be answering lot of questions relating to the CS Foundation. Thanks a lot for the wonderful response for this interview show, and we're very happy because it's not very easy for us to conduct these interviews and shoot it and edit it and upload it, but thanks to your feedback and your encouragement we're able to do it. So please watch this episode related to Foundation and subscribe to Excel Academy for more such videos if you want to become a company secretary very soon.
Hello students, welcome to the second episode of CS Foundation based questions. I'm Ramcharan and today I have Surya with me. He is a CS Foundation student at Excel Academy and he has a few questions related to the CS Foundation course and examination which he would be asking me, and I would try my best to give the best of the answers to your questions. You can start with your first question, Surya.
Hello everyone. Thank you for introducing me, sir. My first question is, can you suggest an order in which we can study the subjects?
Okay. Now in the last episode we discussed the different subjects that are there in CS Foundation course. You have accountancy, auditing, economics, law, business environment, business management, entrepreneurship and other subjects. So there are more than 6-7 subjects that you'll be studying in the CS Foundation course, although you'll be writing exams in 4 papers. Now if you ask me what is the best order, there is no fixed order for any of these things. In fact, if you've gone through our videos in our channel, we had done a video on the strategies to clear the CS Foundation examination. In that, we discuss the nature of each and every subject that is prescribed in your syllabus for you. See, if you see the subjects, there are 3 subjects which are technical in nature. First one is accountancy, second is economics, and third one is law. Now, accountancy, like you know, is full of numbers, problems, formulas, and other things. Economics has got schedules and graphs. And law becomes difficult at this stage because most of us may not be law students and this subject is a new subject for us. So these 3 stand out from the list. If you look at the business environment, business management, entrepreneurship, ethics and little bit of statistics, all these subjects you would have studied in your lower classes. So you can categorize the subjects as challenging, and under the challenging category you have accountancy, law and economics. Under the moderate or the easy category, you will have business environment, business management and remaining subjects. So the best thing to do is the best order would be a challenging subject followed up by an easy subject. So when you follow this order, you will be able to focus better and do well in the examination. But anyway, to have greater clarity on this, you can always watch the video on the strategies to clear CS Foundation examination. It is in our channel where we talk about the marks allocation and the subject and its nature. That would help you in a better.
Thank you for that, sir. My second question is, what should be the target for the CS Foundation exam?
As a student, your target should be to clear the CS Foundation examination, right? That's the simplest of the target that you can set for yourself. Say, if you want to quantify this target, then your target should be 200, right? 200 out of 400, that should be the target. But the point that is to be kept in mind, or with our experience, what we have understood is, if you aim 200, you will definitely fall short of 200, correct? So your target should be 300 plus, right? It would be inappropriate for me to tell 400 should be your target, right? It is not impossible, but it becomes really stressful, correct? But if you can target somewhere around 330, 340, 350, it is definitely possible with efforts. So if you can target that and achieve that. The point is, students generally ask this when I talk about these things to them. The most common thing that they ask me is, sir, if I get 200 also, I'm CS Foundation cleared student. If I get 350 also, I'm done with CS Foundation. So what's the whole point in getting more than 300? See, the idea of CS Foundation examination, one is to check whether you are eligible, whether you are the deserving candidate to continue. That's one part of it. The second part that the name itself suggests, it is to fortify, it is to concretize your conceptual knowledge in the basics of business and business environment that you are going to deal with in the days to come. So the target here for you, one is definitely marks, and other thing is improving your knowledge related to the business related subjects, which is very important. So target 300 plus, you may end up somewhere in 250, 260, 280. And this will simply boost your confidence when you go to the higher levels of the examination. Like they tell, if you target a star, at least you land up on the moon. But if you target the moon, you may end up being on the earth. So let us target the star and get the best out of ourselves.
Okay, sir. My third question is there anything specific we have to do before the day before the exam?
Are you telling 1 day before the examination?
Yes, exactly. 1 day before the
1
exam.
day before the examination. See, generally, where we all go wrong is we wait till the last day of the examination to do the most of the studying part. Even I am not an exception, correct? But when we sit back and think, is it the right way to approach an examination? Definitely not. Because we would be stressed, we would be worked out, and that will reflect in our performance in the examination also. I know it is easier said than done. If I tell you 1 week before the examination, be prepared for the examination, I know it's a great idea, but how many of us actually do it? But we can definitely give a try where we have studied the subject at least once the day before the examination. If you do not keep any concept which is absolutely new for you on the day before the examination, it's a success for you. So day before the examination, if you can quickly flip through the pages, check for the important things that you have marked and recall and reconfirm the concepts, that would be the great thing. So please don't keep any topic which you will be starting for the first time 1 day before the examination. And the day before the examination, please go to the bed as early as possible. Don't be up till midnight, right? And as much as possible, reduce the usage of cell phones and computers and laptops and other things, because this will simply strain your mind and take away a lot of energy from you. Keep yourself cool and calm. Do not get into any sort of arguments with anybody as far as possible. Have light food, right? Drink lots of water, and there is a video which is already done on the importance of hydrating yourself. So drink plenty of water, keep yourself cool, and that should be the order of the day 1 day before the examination.
Okay, thank you, sir. My last question is, after completing a CS foundation exam, is there anything we are supposed to do and is there anything we are not supposed to do?
Okay, you have 4 papers and you will be attempting 2 papers on 2 different days, correct? The best advice that I got from my teacher when I was a student is, once you come out of the examination hall, there is absolutely no point in discussing the answers of that subject with your friends, especially when you are done with day 1 of the examination, because you still have day 2. Suppose you have not done well. I hope and wish and pray that all of you do extremely well in your exams, but we never know. Sometimes it can go the other way also. In case if you have not done well in day 1 and you discuss with your friends and you come to know it is confirmed that you have not done well, it will have a negative influence on your day 2, correct? Day 2 will also suffer because of day 1's performance. That's the first thing. Second thing, let's take it in the positive side. You have done extremely well in day 1, so that leads to overconfidence. It's a great trait if you are not influenced by positive things or negative things. You always maintain that status quo. It's actually great. But how many of us have that kind of a will, right? Strong will. It is not very easy. So what we have to understand here is, please do not discuss the answers as soon as you come out of the examination hall. Once you submit your papers, it's all over. There is nothing in your hands. So the focus should be on day 2, right? And when we were children, we used to go back to the textbook and check whether the answer is right or wrong. So don't venture into any of these things. It's not necessary because you cannot change whatever has been done. So simply focus on day 2 and do well. Okay. Are there any other questions?
Oh, yes.
Right, Surya. Thanks. Your questions were very interesting. I had a nice time answering your questions. Hope the audience also enjoyed listening to this conversation. If you have any questions related to the CS Foundation course or examination, you can leave it in the comment section and we shall get back to you with the right answers. Thank you so much.
Thank you.